This is a very important event for us and for our partners, where we are inviting everybody to the Human Network. This is how we call this. Welcome to the Human Network is our new marketing campaign. And it's based on our observations of the revolution which is happening in the World Wide Web and Internet users, where we talk about a lot of Web 2.0 phenomenon. And actually we look at this even different, because Web 2.0 is more focused on the technology side of the revolution, and we see that this is more about people. It's more about people behaviors. It's more about people who are driving change. They are using technology in their way. They are using technology for collaboration. They are using technology for communicating with each other. They are actually changing completely the way internet works upside down. And we can compare this to the television. Now, many people will know the saying that television is not producing programs, it produces viewers. And this could be said about Web 1.0, where the internet was producing users, but the Web 2.0 is turning the whole thing upside down, and now these are people who are producing the internet. Users are producing the content.
Here in Latvia we have Draugiem.lv, which is kind of a MySpace type of thing, and there are a lot of users. There are almost 1 million users for that. So do you think this is a good place to show the human network, that people are already doing things and will have a need for Cisco systems and products?
I don't know this website, but I can imagine yes. Definitely, it is one of the examples. You know how people use the internet, and this is the part of the revolution. And of course, now the question comes: is this just an entertainment or communication trend, or is this something where businesses will find their place? And we clearly see that with the global trends, it is also a place for businesses. Using this place for talking about human network, why not? We could do that. I would find this place, and people actually will decide if they want to see it or not. This is the whole beauty of this new phenomenon, because it's about people who are personalizing the content, and they decide when and what they see.
I mean, Cisco's role is to provide the infrastructure, but mainly for being able to carry them. Yeah. Do you see a big, we have IPTV was launched today, April 17th as we speak in Latvia, and I mean, we see a lot more video content going on over the internet and such. Do you think there's going to be a need for upgrades of networks here?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me shortly refer to this TV and IPTV situation. If you look at television history, television was producing viewers for 50 years, despite the changes of technology, despite the changes of the programs. And IPTV is a completely new platform. This is the platform where actually the revolution of Web 2.0 can happen with television as well. And we find it very good where the initiatives like Lat Telecom has done here with IPTV launch for the society. And this will be changing the experiences of people. Now, putting this in the context of global trends, where we see digitalization of the content, we see personalization, we see virtualization, like Second Life phenomenon or using the digital virtualized models of cars used in manufacturing, or globalization. All these trends are creating behaviors and experience of people where network is a platform. And this is how we see that. Because we have experience with networking since the beginning, since the invention of the router, now our view on this is we see the network as a platform for those experiences of people. And to do that, you need, of course, the resilient and robust IP network, which is able to transfer all this information and data and experiences, with the high penetration of broadband for collaboration and communication with individuals in their homes. And then you, of course, need to include there the high capacity storage and robust security, embedded security, and this is what we are working.
Yeah, well, that's the Cisco product range. But there's of course another element to all of this, and I just was writing about some kind of future trends for a magazine, and one of those is mobility, mobile. What kind of cooperation do you have with the mobile operators and mobile producers in bringing either the IP network to the mobile net or integrating the two so that you can bring your human network with you when you're outside on the mobile phone?
Yeah, it's a very important topic because mobility is one of the global trends as well. Our role here is wireless networking. We really believe, and we see this happening, that all the phenomena will become mobile. So people will like to have access to data, voice, video transmission in mobile way. So anywhere they are. And wireless networking is part of that. We work closely with mobile operators, helping them to build their internal network which can transfer all the content. One of the new things where we think we will be is WiMAX. It's of course a question mark, where this technology will find its place. There are some new emerging ones which will be on stage soon. But I think at the moment the most important thing is the wireless networking, which is already utilized, but there is still a lot of other ways.
Yeah, and that's used mainly in buildings and sometimes in municipal areas as well.
Yeah. Well, of course, this is the limitation of Wi-Fi is the short access. WiMAX is putting this to the next level. GSM technology is putting it into farther way, and the 3G play is actually getting into the broadband to the mobile devices. And everywhere there you will find Cisco cooperating with providers.